All right, welcome back to the Man Cave. I'm your host. Sorry I've been gone for some time. I had to deal with some family situations out back, but everything's good now, so we're back on track. I have a video for you today with this lovely woman. Someone sent this to me. We spoke about this woman before. She was the one that was talking about men should be comfortable being cucks and all that wonderful stuff. Now, she had a problem with when she took a trip to Thailand and saw a whole bunch of these straight white males going over to Thailand. Apparently, she's going to have something to say about it. So let's jump into it.
Hi guys, my name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel.
Good
I
evening,
found this
Bella.
absolutely breathtaking spot to film this very deep video for you guys, because as you guys can see, I'm traveling right now. I'm not in my room anymore. This is not my room, okay? I'm traveling right now through Southeast Asia, and I have witnessed something really um, you know sad in Thailand when I was traveling around there, and I want to talk about it in this video. And the thing that really, blew my mind is the amount of pathetic losers, probably a lot of those that watch my channel as well, that cannot get a cannot
Wow.
get a girl in their country. They are P deprived. They are virgins most likely. They come to these countries, they literally like travel all across the world, because it's mostly Europeans and Americans that do this. So they literally have to travel around the world, pay
Westernized
a
worlds,
crazy amount of money,
indoctrinated.
and then pay some more here to get some of these girls.
I just want to stop you. I think it's funny when women talk about it. Oh, they're paying for women. What do you think dating a modern woman is? Are they just going out with you for your admiration, for your personality? Let's not even mention the women who are online talking about you got I don't do 50-50, even though relationships are always 50-50. Real couples work together 50-50. They just do different things. But women, unless you're like a top tier dude, you got to pay for your woman. I'm sorry. Modern dating is another version of prostitution. But they make it seem like none of them care about the money. It's about the personality. But whatever. But it only happens when it's with passport bros. Now all of a sudden it's about the money.
So they don't feel like a loser anymore, because I have noticed that especially the guys that feel really like a loser in their own country. So in Europe or in the USA, all the women are kind of like stepping all over them, and they want to prove to themselves, that they can get a girl, that they are this kind of big alpha guy, which they're not, obviously, but they come here to play this kind of like a, um, circus. They come here, they get one of these super, I don't know the name to call them, but let's just call them soft, okay? It's not a bad thing, right? So I'm not like judgy, right? Like, I do not support this kind of tourism, but
Of
I
course you
would like
don't.
subscribe
It's
to my OF. The link is in the description. But yeah, what was I about to say?
so you support men who are emasculating themselves for their wives and watching their wives get pile drive by other dudes. That you support, but a dude who goes out with a consenting adult, let's just say they are paying for it. It's a consenting adult. You don't stand for it. You ever notice? And you can tell she definitely comes from a European country, which is just like coming from the United States, all modernized and this whole feministic mindset of everything a man does is wrong. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Of course you don't like it because you're not getting attention. That's why would women care? You ever notice you never hear top tier women care about passport bros because they don't care. They don't have to worry about those type of men because they get the men they want. It's always the low value women.
They get this kind of women who are very obviously getting paid to treat the men
If they are, so what? And what evidence do you
as
have?
if they're some sort of alphas, which they're obviously not. But like, imagine like you're so desperate that you have to pay so much money to get a girl to treat you like an alpha.
Do
Like,
you have receipts?
like, it's just ridiculous to me. Like,
Of course.
and I have seen it with my own eyes. So I was walking around in Thailand, in Phuket. And Phuket is kind of like, I would not say that Phuket is that much into it. Like Pattaya is an area that is, you know, more involved in this kind of a tourism. But I saw it in Phuket and it was crazy. Like these guys actually, I saw one guy, just he looked like, you know, like a guy that watches my channel, like absolute loser, miserable, desperate for girls, you know. And I saw him in this shop with this.
You can tell like the type of clientele that she has, where she says they're like losers, like my viewers, betas. Oh my God. How do you get away with insulting somebody and people are still tuning in? It's insane. I mean, listen, it works for her. You do you, but man, Simps ruin the world.
Thai woman who was, by the way, quite beautiful.
Of course, always
And
beautiful.
he was even like trying to get her drunk. Like he was getting so much booze from there and everything. So like not only do you have to travel to another country to get a woman, to get some action finally after being, you know, pay free for a couple of years in your own country. Not only that, but also you have to get her drunk. Because you know, I think if she sees your small peepee down there, like she's just gonna.
Masculine
If
conversation.
she wasn't drunk, she would just like laugh at you and run away too. You know.
Shame, guilt,
So
insults.
yes, guys, this is my experience. What's been happening here, and I see it, like a lot here. And yes, I'm not trying to say like yes, some guys, um, the Southeast Asian girls are their type, but like you really are so desperate still to go to another country, travel like, you know, across the globe because you cannot score one in your own, you know? It's kind of sad, right?
You want to know what else is sad? I'm assuming you're a grown woman, but you sound like you're immature. Like it's not an insult. I'm just saying. Like the way she, it's like, and I'm thinking, and like, yeah, like I saw sprinkles, and then it fell on the floor, and it was like diamonds on the floor, and like, what are you talking about? You're on vacation, and you're spending time in paradise, talking about men who are losers to you, but so much of a loser, and you're so attracted to them, you can't stop talking about them. That is the weirdest thing in the world. I've never once in my life said, I don't like these type of women. I'm on vacation. So let me see if I spot out all the women I don't like on vacation and then make a video about the women I saw on vacation. You do you. I'm obviously having fun. If I'm on the beach with a drink at 8 o'clock in the morning, guess what? I don't care. As long as you don't bother me, it don't mean no. It makes no never mind. You're. But the thing is, like, you have to understand that she doesn't like her viewers. It's cool to insult her viewers. They think that's okay. I don't know how you can be okay with someone insulting you like that, but whatever. But she's on vacation, right? And all she has with all that beautiful sight and all those wonderful things is to trash men. This is the climate of your modern day female. The empowerment of cucking a man to empower yourself. It's insane.
So, yeah, I mean, like, and a lot of guys, I have been actually watching some documentaries about this on YouTube.
Are you
And
old enough to watch that?
because I was interested to know, like, what other people have to say about it, and I found out that a lot of these guys, they really are, like, they admit that they are very lonely in their country. They cannot get any girl, they cannot get any action, they cannot, you know, they just don't feel like men there. And yes, like, I have been talking about it in a lot of my videos that the femininity and masculinity roles are kind of like flipped around in the Western countries. But still, you know, like, it's really sad that, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Anyway, with all that said and done, it's very interesting when you watch these type of videos of women who do this and make the videos about how weird it is. Does she see OnlyFans models who think it's weird to have sex for money because they're not good enough to get a real job? You think it's weird that women basically go out and do the prostitution rings things? No. Do you think it's weird that women spend all day long on Instagram showing their butts because they have no talent? Of course not. It's only weird when men do it, in this case, straight white males. The reason why roles are reversed is because our governments made the world modernize and then told women a whole bunch of lies. You can pretend you didn't hear this, and that's totally fine. That is what happened. Men have been attacked, and you can say they're not attacked, whatever, I really don't care. The fact of the matter is the roles are reversed because they want dysfunction. This is what happened. You give women a little bit of power, and this is exactly what happens. It's insane, but, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box. You guys watch if you want. I'm done talking to her and listening to her. And with that said and done, the man cave is closed.